What's up, man? Can you hear me? I can't hear nothing you saying, kinfolk. I can't hear nothing you saying. Hold on, let me see something. Cause yeah, you on the screen. Regina said, "Hey, check like your input on your microphone or something." Cause I hold on, let me pause the music. See that help, kinfolk. Oh, there you go. There you go. Cause I heard you for a quick second and then it went out. I don't know what you had did, but like I had heard somebody talking in the background. There, hold on. It's like it has a short or something. Hold on. I don't know. I can't hear my boy right now. Hey, Brian Kite, what's up with you? Keep working on it. We're gonna work through it. It's all good. We're gonna work through it. But yeah, so I'm gonna just keep talking while you work on it. So yeah, so just based on that, right? Because we needed a quarterback that could come in and run the offense. You know, when if somebody got hurt, you see around the league, even in the playoffs, backup quarterbacks played a large part in the playoffs last year. Now, I think I mentioned this multiple times already, but you know, we saw the Baltimore Ravens have to rely on a backup quarterback to help them win a playoff game, right? And they came damn near close because they had a competent backup quarterback. It was a competitive game, you know, all the way into the fourth quarter. It was a very competitive game. Same with the Miami Dolphins. Oh, did you say something, landlord?
You hear me?
Yeah. All right. I hear you that time, bro. Thank God. Yeah, we heard you, landlord. Can you hear me now?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. We good. We good. We good.
Okay. Man, I've
Woo.
been I've been working, man. I'm sorry, man. I apologize for my indeficiencies. Let me see.
Hey, you ain't gotta apologize for nothing, man. It's always an
Okay.
honor to have you over here, brother.
Yes, sir. I had to come to the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? I had to
Yes,
come
sir.
to the liquor store. Let me
Hey,
make sure
man.
I'm live on my channels, man. Let me make sure I'm live on my channel. I believe so. I just want to be certain. That's all. What's
No, you
happening,
good.
everybody? What's happening, everybody? You know how it is on a Saturday night. It's real nefarious. Y'all know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's all good. It's all love, man. Matter of fact,
Okay.
everybody, please go ahead and like, share. If you ain't subscribed to Landlord from Alabama channel, do so. And hey, you see his cash app up there. He is also going to the draft with us. So anything that you send and donate will go to that purpose. So hey, please go over there and show my boy some love, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate that, man. I see my people in here, man. Let me shout out to Tyrone Church, Swain. Hey, y'all know I got this bootleg connection. But hey, the support y'all been giving, man. I'm gonna make sure I go get me another mic, man. I got a shortage in the cord, but it's all good. We gonna rock out. Excuse me. Shout out to Mitchell. Shout out to Double R in the building. Tyrone Church. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tavis Banks. Bruce got the toxic juice and stuff. Hey, Double R told me some interesting news. You know, this YouTube stuff, but you know, if this true, I'm very disturbed. I'm gonna be real with you.
What did he say?
It's speculation that our brother, he said our brother Samuel Rowe, aka Landlord from Wakanda, is an Eagle.
Yeah, I think he is an Eagles fan.
He an Eagle fan?
Yeah, I think he's an Eagle fan, but he be tapping in.
I thought he was a Cowboy fan, bro.
Man, he be chilling.
That's crazy. So our brother Double R went over there and they was on some BS over there. I ain't know that. Y'all ain't even tell me.
So what was going on?
They went Double R went over there and they was trying to be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little nefarious with them. So hey, it's all smoke, man. You don't play with my trap house people. You don't play with my members. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was low key looking at a little of that tournament. I seen Arkansas won.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I seen Arkansas won.
I know Alabama gonna win. They supposed to.
And we smacking some right now. So, you know, I had to tap in, man. They in my city right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate I can't even attend. When I looked at the tickets, like, what that was, about a week or two ago, I was like, yeah, I ain't on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the tickets I seen, them things were hitting like $450 just to get in the door. So I was like, yeah, I need to sit my $5 tail down before they make change. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, hey, so we were really reviewing the moves that the Dallas Cowboys made in the offseason. And we are including the guys that they let walk, you know, and the guys that they have signed. So, you know, I gave them an A+ for letting Connor McGovern walk. I gave him an A+ for letting Noah Brown ass walk. I gave him an A+ for letting for trade for Stephon Gilmore, and I gave him a C. No, I gave him a B. I gave him a B for re-signing Cooper Rush. So
what the overall grade was?
I mean, so I got three A's and a B. So, you know, that's just my personal opinion so far. But I wanted to ask you, like all four of those moves so far, right? Because all four of those moves, each one, what would you individually grade them as? Each one.
So the first move, you know, Gilly, that's an A+.
Mm-hmm.
That's an A+ for me. Then, okay, Tony Pollard, you talking about every move? What moves in particular?
See, I
the re-signings.
Yeah, the re-signings and the people they let walk. I gave him an A for letting Noah Brown walk, and an A for letting Connor McGovern ass walk.
Okay, let me see. Letting Noah Brown walk, you know, I'm allergic to Mr. Brickhand. You know what I'm saying? Butterfinger. You know what I'm saying? So that was an A. I'm sorry, he gotta go. Now Noah played some solid ball, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad to see him go. That was definitely a position we needed to improve in for sure. So keeping him wouldn't have did us no good. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. That's a A, letting him go. And Don Schultz is a incomplete paper. You know what I'm saying? That's incomplete right now. Yeah, we got to see what happens.
Yeah, he might end up back in Dallas the way the market looking.
Ain't no telling. I said on Sky Show he might come back home with the stick with the what it is. You know, they had the pillow cloth on there. Yeah. Yeah, he coming back home sad.
Yeah, thought he was gonna go run away from home. He realized life was hard.
Yeah, he coming back home sad. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, I'm pretty happy with most of the moves for sure. I'm looking at it like, okay, now the TP thing it's kind of iffy now, but when it happened, I was pleased. Then
we got a grade because I did not even give a grade for Tony Pollard.
Shout out to Coach Marv and Mitchell Adams, B-Bird, everybody tapping in. Shout out to everybody rocking, man.
Indeed, but I didn't even mention Tony Pollard. I get they as a C for that, just because they overpaid him right now.
But you can't. You in hindsight now. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was like, okay, it's straight.
Yeah, at the time, but as things change, when you have more information at your disposal, you have to make it. I understand at the time they thought that the running back market was going to boom or something.
Then to be
hold
fair,
on. I still give him a C4. You know why?
Yeah.
This man had a broke ass leg. He had a broken leg and 1 season of production. So you mean to tell me that you cannot negotiate with a dude who ain't even walking right now? Like, the name running is in his job title. He's a running back and he can't even walk. You can't get a deal done with this man.
Look, no, you right though. You right. But like, I ain't gonna lie, like, we know what Tony can do. And like, I'm telling you right now, Tony injury ain't no ACL, it ain't no MCL, it's just a broken leg. Like, he will be fine. So like, he knows that too. But what I will blame them for is for not being able to predict the market. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get paid millions to do this. Like, so we got an excuse like, hey, we didn't know what the market was gonna do. Y'all get paid millions to be able to engage and understand what direction the market gonna go in. So y'all overestimated what the market was gonna be. That's on y'all. Y'all get paid millions for this, not me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like, yeah, like the market, it's swinging. I guess it's like the stock market. You never really know how this shit gonna play out. So I can give him some grace because I did expect Tony Pollard to demand some money in the offseason. But every running back has been bent over and finessed the entire offseason. There's no way in hell.
No grease.
Boy, what? No Vaseline. No Vaseline.
It's getting ugly.
Or it went bad. So, so everybody had to take a pay cut. Shit, Miles Sanders only making $6 million a year. Yeah.
All the running backs got low ball today. Well, this time around. You know what I'm saying? But something was real interesting to me. How did the tight end market go down so bad when you consider the Chiefs just won a Super Bowl with a tight end being a feature? Ain't that peculiar?
It is, but it's not, because you know why?
Why?
Because sometimes people understand that you have a one-on-one.
And that's the only one of them. That's what they said. We only got one of those, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Ma with the $2 super. He said, damn, we want clear running back room like anybody can run. Yeah, I feel you, Coach. I wouldn't think we shouldn't undervalue the running back position, but the league does. So I mean, we just on YouTube, Coach. We can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We want a wide receiver, but hey, they don't feel like they want to make the moves to get them. So I feel you, Coach. I feel you. And we should value the running back market a little more.
I mean, we should, but like, it is what it is at this point. Like, we have what we have. I don't think that there's really a free agent running back that can come in here and give us, a lot of production right now. Just look at the names that are left. I really wanted Deontay Foreman, his ass signed with the Bears. So, you maybe could take a flyer for Kareem Hunt, see if he can have some production with us as a secondary back. But, odds are that they're going to run with Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, and one of these guys out of the draft. That's honestly what I think they'll do. But like, in terms of tight ends, like, look at Darren Waller. His ass got traded for a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be one of those guys in the mold of like Kelsey, like Kittle. But he really hasn't been healthy the last couple of years. People, look at, like, a person like me. I look at Dalton Schultz's numbers. He's been a top 5 tight end the last 2 years in terms of numbers. But we all know that Dalton Schultz is not the athlete that Kittle or Kelsey is. So that's why a lot of people, even some of our fan base, devalue him. So I think it's really hard to get paid as a tight end.
Yeah, but then you think about somebody who's supposed to be one of those ones, like Evan Ingram. I feel like he's on the upward swing right now. But like when he first came in the league, well, it could have been just the Giants though. He was on the stinking Giants, so hey, you know what I'm saying? It might not have been his fault. But like I was telling I told somebody that was Sky on Sky's show. I said, man, what is a skinny tight end?
A wide receiver.
A wide receiver. And like a skinny tight end don't scare you. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just put a big corner on you. Like you eliminate it. So that might be where Evan Ingram problem was. But like if you was to get a prototypical tight end, he would have to be big, strong with the K, and fast. You know what I'm saying? You can't be one of the ones and without the other. Cause it's just like we said, you just turn into a wide receiver. So now we go get J. Ryan Curse on you. We go get Izzy on you. We got big people that can guard you. You know what I'm saying? So the tight end market is a little out of whack. You know what I'm saying?
Because, you know, there's guys out there, because Micah Gesicki, I think he's a pretty damn good tight end. 1 year, $9 million. You know, I was campaigning for Dalton Schultz, right? Because I would talk about how he had all this production. You know, like he up there with all these other big name guys in terms of touchdown yards, catches, wooty woo. His ass ain't signed nowhere yet.
They don't care nothing about it no more, do it.
Like we don't give a damn.
Yeah. Shout out to Matt the Goat in the building. I ain't see you now, sir. What's happening? I see Philly in here. Yeah, we got an eagle in here. Do you got your wire on, sir? We ain't in the trap. We in the liquor store today. But make sure you don't have a wire on, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tommy Montoya, I just gave you your wrench, brother. Welcome to the wrench game.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, sir. You over here in the liquor store. I say I'm gonna call this the liquor store. I don't know if you.
Hey, Mr. Action 07, what's up with you, man?
What's
I appreciate
happening?
I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, my brother.
What's happening? Say Alabama making some noise, but don't think it's enough for Houston. Philly, how you talking about Houston? Is you from Philly? Is you from Houston, or where you from? So where are you from?
Houston pulled it off then, huh?
Yeah, Houston badly won. They beat Auburn. You know, that's a good thing in Alabama. You know, they beat Auburn.
Houston went crazy in the second half. It was a close game. They outscored them
close.
They outscored them 50-23 in the second half. So they ran off on them.
Yeah. I ain't too mad. Shout out to Big Bud Cowboys for life in the building, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all rocking. Make sure y'all hit that like for your boy. We over here in the liquor store. We in ATM land today.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Indeed, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Well, hey, it's Saturday. You might well get drunk with us all this Cowboy content.
Yes, sir. I got my cup. I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's nefarious on a Saturday night here. You understand?
Hey, we ain't got to do no work, man. We good. We
good. We ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying?
You might well bring sand to the beach.
Yeah. We over here in the liquor store. But yeah, man. So I thought about this. I think I asked you this question already. I ain't sure. About do we need to sign Schultz just to make sure the Cowboys don't draft this tight end in the first? Because I do not want this tight end in the first. Now, I know he's a good player, but I'm telling you, bro, I don't know about him in no first round. I'm sorry.
Which tight end we talking about?
Either one of them, just being real. I don't want no tight end in the first. None of them tight ends just wow me to that degree. So I'll be like, I need him in the first. That's just me. I don't know. It could be me. I don't know. But I'm not wild. Well, we is at 26, but
listen,
I'm not that wild about them though. I'm not wild about the tight ends.
I mean, listen, there's a good chance that one of these good wide receivers will be there. Like, I don't think that Zay Flowers and somebody like Downs or what the other boy I like from USC.
You talking about Jordan Addison?
Yeah,
Addison.
Yeah, so I don't think that all them boys will be gone because like I think people like Darnell Washington, but I never seen the boy, be an actual number one. Be a number one. So let me give y'all an example of what we're talking about. Why we do not want to draft Darnell Washington. All right, let me give you numbers.
The best tight ends come later on in the draft. You never get those tight ends that you love, like the Kelseys and the Kittles. What round Kittle was in? Because I know Kelsey was a late round guy. What round Kittle was in? The best tight ends don't come in the first like that. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look at Kittle. Because Kittle got drafted.
Zone 8 saying Dalton Kincaid. I don't want no tight end in the first, bro.
Hey, listen, Kittle was a 5th round pick.
That's what I'm saying. Hoodlum said Kittle was in the 3rd. I don't know.
5th round.
They saying he was in the 5th, bro.
5th round of 2017.
Come on now.
He was the 140. Pick 146 in the 5th round. And peep this though, right? Listen to this. The guy that Kincaid reminds you of is the guy y'all don't even want. Like Dalton Kincaid game is similar to Dalton Schultz because neither one of them were particularly fast. They just find a way to get open. Like, let me look at Dalton Kincaid 40 time, right?
Yeah, Fish 82, the buzzer beater. I checked out Witherspoon, man. He physical than the mug. I like him. He laying the wood and he can cover. Yeah, I like Witherspoon too. But yeah, cornerback, I'm telling you right now, I know some people still got speculation thinking that we could go corner. It'll be a very odd situation to make us still draft cornerback. I'm going to tell you that right now. It'll have to be like our number 1 corner is still there. And that's very unlikely, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, because think about this. This is what I want people to realize. I don't want to draft for the future. No, not right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying screw the future altogether. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, in the premium position, sir, you gotta go, like, you trying to get better today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to draft a guy that I got a shelf for a couple years. No, I'm trying to improve this 12-5 team. So I need to do some things that's gonna help us win, like tomorrow. Some plug and play guys or some guys who gonna help me in areas that I'm weak at. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to draft another corner that's not gonna even play. No, I'm not doing it, especially not in the top rounds. No,
I'm gonna say at least at number 1. Like if somebody is there, like a guy that with potential, like Emmanuel Forbes is there in the 2nd or something. Like I would take him because I think so highly of him as a player. That you just can't draft a guy who had the most pick sixes in college football history. Like, you just don't let him, slip out your hands. Right, you draft a guy like that in the 2nd.
I'm just saying, like, drafting somebody
I'm saying the 1st round pick, I got to go BPA though.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's like I just don't want it to be in a situation like drafting a player who's, what can I say? It's like hustling backwards. It's like drafting a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He might be the best player, but what he gonna do for you this year? Nothing. That's not who I want. You see what I'm saying? I want to improve this team for the next run. Like, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. If you get caught up in that future stuff, you're going to be the new Steven Jones. You're going to be the new Dollar Bill Jones. Because he the one thinking about 5 years down the line when you ain't got tomorrow under control. You see what I'm saying? That's him. And that's what gets you drafting with this craziness. Bro, we need to be drafting with urgency. I really want to see the Cowboys be aggressive in the draft. Like, move up or something. Like, that's the type of vibes I'm on. Especially if you ain't finna be aggressive in the free agency. We trying to win today? Absolutely. Lost in translation. Like, Jared trying to win today. I'm trying to win today. I ain't talking about preparing for the future. That's the same BS they feed us when it comes to the salary cap, man. Like, y'all gotta understand how it transforms. You see what I'm saying? Like, it comes in the form of, I gotta pay CD Lamb. I gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay Micah Parsons. Like, don't fall for the hype. We understand the future is there, but that's how they sell you this, so they won't have to do nothing in the present. I'm not trying to draft players that's only gonna be productive to my football team 3 years down the line. I don't care about drafting my starting quarterback in 2024 or 2025. No, I got a quarterback right now. I need to add to the team. I need people who gonna contribute to this 12-5 football team. That's all I'm saying.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I believe so. At least the number 1 pick. right? Like there might be some leeway because I wouldn't want to reach either. Right? I wouldn't want to reach in the second. I wouldn't want to reach in the top 100 round either. So I really do want us. I really want us to handle everything we need to handle in free agency, so we can just get the best in the draft every time we pick. Right? That's what most teams actually do. The teams that actually go out here and compete, they are making deep playoff runs. Like they're getting the guys that they need to fix their problems right now because they have tape on them. They know what they do well. They know they can fix whatever issue that they have. That's why free agency is so important. To teams that are competitive.
Yeah.
Like
I just don't want y'all to fall for that finesse, bro. That's right up Stephen John alley. Well, we gotta draft our corner that's gonna start in 2026. No, screw that. We trying to win in 2023, sir. What are you talking about?
We have the best secondary in football right now. So
no, I'm just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm like, I'm not going no corner in the first round. No, I'm not. The corner is out for me. Cause you gotta think, okay, we want to position this team to be straight in the future. Of course, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is I want to be effective in this draft so we can get better. We got an actual shot. Excuse me. We those teams that need to be trading these picks away. You know what I'm saying? We need to be aggressively moving up in the draft. We don't need to be drafting no 9 players, bro. We don't.
Well, 8. We
don't need to be drafting no 8 players.
Yeah, we did trade one of those picks away. So, they did
Keep trading them. Cause think about it. We need quality over quantity. We're not rebuilding our whole football team. Right. What we need 8 people for. And then, like we said before, 4 of those players are gonna be working at Walmart. They might not even make the team.
Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna say they working at Walmart, but they gonna have at least some CDLs.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they won't be on the Cowboys more than likely. You know what I'm saying? So wasting those picks on people who won't even be a part of your football team is crazy when you could have finessed your way to go up. You know what I'm saying? And get more quality players. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Hey, look at the boy from Arkansas. Look at my boy Ridgeway. Like he actually probably could have still been on the team, and they got rid of his ass.
Exactly.
So like it's not even a guarantee that if they do get a good person in the later round, they even hold on to him. So yeah, I feel you with that, man. Like yeah, I would trade every single pick I have if it meant that I could get like some great players. I don't give a damn about that first round pick. I would trade for Jared Jeudy. I don't give a damn about that second round pick. I would trade for DeAndre Hopkins, right? But I need them to get on board and have that same mindset. You seen they up here talking about they want a deal like what they gave the Brown for Amari Cooper.
That was so discouraging, bro. Like I was sad today when I read that. Like, because they had
not a deal though.
I almost drunk the Kool-Aid, man. When I seen them make that move for Gilly, I'm like, maybe the Cowboys doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And now they right back talking about shopping at, you know what I'm saying, at the swap meet, at the bootleg joint. I'm sick of that.
I mean, listen. There's still some good shit at the strip store though, because Brandon Cook at the strip store. I'll go get
Brandon Cook he like okay, we could do shoes as the analogy. We ain't going to the bootleg shoe store. Brandon Cooks would be like Foot Locker. He mid-grade. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Now D-Hop them would be like going to the Louis store. You know what I'm saying? You asking for a lot. So they don't even want to go to Foot Locker, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit. Hey, I don't know what Brandon Cook's trade value would be though, because like you tried and failed to trade the boy for a second round pick last year when he was a year younger, right? Now he has less time on his contract. He's a year older. Like what could you possibly get? Like you probably can get Brandon Cooks for a 4th round pick, man. So like
Jarvis don't do us like that, man. Shout out to the Jarvis, young. He said they did enough to shut everybody up. That's it, man. You might. That's what it's looking like too, cause the energy that they got. Well, we want a deal like Amari Cooper. Like you're not gonna get nothing like that. You ain't getting nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You will get nothing.
Like,
You
no,
know what I'm saying?
that was a stupid. It was a stupid trade for the Cowboys. Nobody else is gonna be that dumb.
Y'all got finesse. I said exactly that on my community tab. I shared that and said, ain't nobody else that stupid. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I know it might have rubbed some people the wrong way, bro, but it's just the honest to God truth, man. I can't help but be truthful in the way I come, bro. And ain't nobody dumb enough to trade a talented player of that caliber for no 5th round pick. That's just y'all. They trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? They want to get something so they can count their losses. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like, nah.
I Am Gambit said they punished Cooper. They wanted to send him to a bad team. Well, they didn't really work out like that, did they?
Nah, he got him a quarterback and everything. It didn't work out yet, but
kind of running back.
Yeah, I think they'll be all right next year.
There's a good chance they might win that division. Because, hell, if the Ravens don't bring back Lamar Jackson, that motherfucker wide open.
Yeah. And, he might not be brought back. He might not play football. It's looking crazy.
Man.
Shout out to Mafia Miles with the $5 super. So he says, I think the Amari Cooper trade was more about ego. It was about that, that shot, I believe. It was about that shot. And I told you, man, even from his Alabama days, Amari Cooper was a little nonchalant. And it might rub off as somebody who don't care, but that's just the way he is. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he scored a touchdown, he ain't beating his chest and all that. He just like, hey, here you go. He's just a nonchalant guy.
Man, Amari Cooper be in the end zone like he's supposed to be there, man. That's
like he been there before.
That's really more gangster than anything. You actually think about it.
I don't like it. Cause look, some of the players, when you one of the premier players on the team, bro, especially at wide receiver, some players are like that already. And they might need you to get them over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you one of the premier players that got that much to do with the game, we need you to be one of the people that's riling us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, wide receiver got a certain attitude.
Hold on, I was just gonna say, CeeDee Lamb the 88.
Yeah,
like CeeDee Lamb the one that gets up dancing.
True.
Hey, shout out to Regina Green for the $10 donation. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Miss Regina in the building. What's happening?
But this is,
I'm just saying, like, wide receiver got a certain attitude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a wide receiver. It's like we got a little, you know what I'm saying? We got a little get up and go about ourselves. We want you to, we in the building. But Amari like a wide receiver that didn't have the wide receiver mentality semi. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But he was so gangster with it though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you already got somebody that's loud and gonna let you know he scored a CeeDee Lamb. Like, you gave him the 88 for that reason, to be the firecracker. Like, that's his role. Like,
Eli, CeeDee is kind of quiet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think now CeeDee. I don't think he loud. I think he like in the middle of that.
I think he much louder than Amari Cooper though.
Cooper was on another level of quiet. I don't know. It's like them Bama guys that be quiet, because Trey kind of quiet like that too.
Shit, Calvin Ridley. I don't think Calvin Ridley even talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them Bama guys be a little quiet. Saban don't want you to say no words over there.
I was just gonna say, man, Saban got them boys traumatized. Like, is it safe to talk?
that boy militant over there, man. You can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you right, man. I don't know though, but like I look at you definitely right though. It was all ego. I'm gonna just say that. You right. And I ain't gonna lie. I look at stuff, I'll be telling him all the time, like, I think it's underrated about the the morale in the locker room. Like that, that's so underrated. I don't hear nobody talking about that. But if you don't think it's important, have you ever worked at a job with low morale? It's hard to work in there. You dread going in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the same. That same, a virus is still in some of these locker rooms in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Where you get there, you're like, man, I hate coming in here. You just in there for the money. You can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I look at the morale, like, I feel like Amari Cooper wasn't adding to the morale either, though. You know what I'm saying? He like, whatever. Amari don't care about nothing. I told you I did a little analogy on my show. I was like, the whole team would be like, let's go. They'll be going crazy. And then Amari be like, well, I guess we can go. You know what I'm saying? He be like, I guess we can go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else like, let's go get them. And Amari like, well, I guess we can go. I might feel like going. Let's go. So he's just a whole different kind of personality, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you might need a coach to bring it out of him. You know what I'm saying? It's certain guys that you need to like make sure they hold a level of intensity up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me, but I know what the morale is. Morale in the locker room too.
Freight Train said trade for Cooks, Tolbert, Simeon, and Turpin will get their chance. Listen, I think that Tolbert, has ability. I think that he will be better in the West Coast offense, but at the same time, though, that is just my projection. Like that's just me looking at potential. I do not have, proven production for Jalen Tolbert to say that will happen. So therefore, I need somebody in there that I can trust. So like, I definitely would love the first part trade for Cooks. Like, hey, if they only want a fourth and a fifth or a fifth to get that boy, that fits their wheelhouse. They gave him a fifth to get Gilmore, and we all think that he's still a great corner. I think there's some players they can bring in that will make our team much better. I think Brandon Cooks makes us much better. I think that Brandon Cooks, and this is the thing, like Brandon Cooks is really just like Stephon Gilmore. Like he was a number one receiver before. Like he was good enough to be Tom Brady number one. He was good enough to be Drew Brees number one. He was good enough to be the number one for the Rams when Cooper Kupp was there.
You want me to be honest about him though?
Talk to me. Tell me how you feel.
Why everybody toss him to the side like some trash though?
He get injured all the time.
That's alarming to me. Cause good things you want to hold on to them tight. I'm sorry. Unless you in the NBA. The NBA don't care about nothing.
NBA players don't care about you.
The NBA don't care.
Now you will get drafted in the NBA, and like they would ask for a trade while they on their rookie contract.
Yeah, Willie T said I was wrong about Amari. Like I ain't saying that he ain't just, every player gonna show intensity from time to time, bro. But like, you couldn't have been watching the games if you think Amari was a rah-rah type guy. In certain positions, you need a rah-rah type guy. I'm going to just be real with you. In certain positions, you need those kind of guys. You don't want a quiet quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a quiet quarterback. You don't want a conservative wide receiver most of the times. It's certain personality types that you need to fit these roles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most people would prefer their quarterback to be the leader. Most people would prefer their wide receiver to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? They number one. They would want them to be one of the staples in the locker room. You see what I'm saying? If you could be the best player, you can lead by example, but some men, they need you to help lead. Like some men, all men ain't leaders, bro. It's just simple as that. Some of them they need commands. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't own the McDonald's. Somebody got to make the burgers. Somebody got to drop the fries. That's just the way the world works. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Won't no house get built if everybody didn't do their job. So everybody got a job to do. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? The architect ain't laying the foundation. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, he designing the house. You know what I'm saying? He ain't building it.
I agree, man. Like, yeah, everybody has a role they got to play. Like you said, like you would prefer for the quarterback to be the leader on the team.
Yeah, I ain't saying that quiet leaders don't exist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like if it's mostly a preference to the front offices. You see what I'm saying? Like they would prefer a more leader, vocal quarterback over a quiet guy. That's all I'm saying.
Right. But yeah, man, like I would still take Brandon Cooks though. Like I don't care just because other teams them pass the man around. Like
they passing them around like a Philly, man.
Hey, but listen, he done had 1,000-yard season with every team he's been on.
Hey, that's how you keep your name alive though.
Like even with the Texans, and the Texans ain't had nobody quarterback. He had 1,067 yards in 2021. Now he did not last year, but he also missed like 4 games. So like he possibly could have had another 1,000-yard season if he actually had wanted to play. But he had set out trying to get himself traded, forced his way out of Houston. Did not work. Actually threw a temper tantrum because he could not be a Dallas Cowboy. Yep. So I would bring him in because listen, he's still a 4-3 guy. He's still a good route runner, and he's not being asked to be a number 1.
Yeah, and leadership is a funny thing. Like I just want to address what they saying. Like leadership is a funny thing, bro. Like it's quiet leaders that worked, but you know what I'm saying. You got to go off what's probable than compared to what's possible. You know what I'm saying? Most people know that most of the leaders that worked was vocal guys. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the quiet guys never worked. I'm a Spurs fan. Tim Duncan didn't say nothing. And he led us to all kind of greatness. But you don't get many of those guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
KG said that man still talk shit. It was just very subtle.
You know what I'm saying?
KG said he would talk shit. Like he be trying to guard him. He score on him. He be telling those he telling stuff like good try.
yeah, good try.
Like you almost got that one.
You know what I'm saying? You did okay there. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like all I'm saying is like the model of the vocal, get in your face leader. It has proven to work more than the other side. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Jordan was vocal. He was in your face. Kobe was vocal. He was in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's not many Duncans.
Even
you know what I'm saying? Bron is in your face. You know what I'm saying? KG was in your face. Like most of the leaders, they gonna be in your face. It is what it is. Like I said, not to say that the other side don't work, but think about this. If you in the army and your sergeant come up there whispering to you, would you be confident in what he telling you? You know what I'm saying? Look, Hen, hey, we going. It's time to go to war right now. And I'm setting the stage. It's time to go to war right now. And your general walk in the room. Everybody got their guns. You on the front line. You ready to go. And they be like, what we gonna do, Sarge? He be like, well, I guess we can
like
what you think? What you think? We could go this way and march that way. I don't know. What you guys think?
Oh no, yeah.
You ain't finna be listening to this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he up here whispering, ain't got no bass in his voice, no confidence. Ain't nobody listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Like you need most of the time, vocal leaders get the job done better. It is what it is.
That's true though. Like, yeah, I ain't finna go out here but get shot. What would you?
You know what I'm saying? You don't even sound true in your voice. Like,
you sound like we off in the. Hey, you made it sound like we off in the dies.
You know what I'm saying? We going here and you crying. Nah, nope. I ain't following you, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
And like, hey, he made a good assessment too. Like Draymond is in your face, and Draymond really is like one of the leaders of the Golden State Warriors. Even though he's not the best player, but he is definitely one of the.
Steph them is the best players, but Steph is just not that vocal in your face guy. They needed one. That's who Draymond was. KD is not a vocal leader. You see what I'm saying?
Probably the best player on every team he played on, but he is not the leader usually.
You see what I'm saying? And then look, that kind of shape out how their career went. KD didn't win many by himself, did he? No, he didn't. He needed help. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, leadership is a very understated thing in the NFL, in sports in general. In sports in general, it's like we all use the analogy of going to war. Like, yeah, you need a competent and confident sergeant or general to lead you into battle, man.
Yeah.
So
like, y'all consider Dak a vocal leader? Yeah, Dak vocal. Dak talked to every player in the locker room.
Hey, real quick, let me give a shout out to Steve Jones. I appreciate you for the $20 donation. I appreciate you for the love and the support.
Shout out to you, sir.
So who was this Steve Jones in the type in the chat, because y'all names be different coming up in the box.
Yeah. But yeah, he said the trap house is my home, born and raised in the trap. Absolutely, Swain. But yeah, man, you right. Like, I just think like it's obvious what kind of leadership. Dak, man, everybody respects Dak. Hey man, it's a little nefarious in this cup tonight, man. It's Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
It's Saturday night. We in the liquor store with it.
Oh, that was Freight Train. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the love, Freight.
Appreciate your Freight Train. You understand? But yeah, man, it's different. It's different.
And listen, Dak is a leader, because listen, it's the middle of March, and he got players at his house practicing shit.
Absolutely.
Like, that's a leader, because it's more than just cussing folks out. Like, Dak Prescott will cuss you out. He cussed Lael Collins out on national television for messing up an assignment.
Yeah.
But he also leads by example.
Look, Dak went at Dez, bro. Dak went at Dez. You don't remember that?
Uh-huh.
Man, Dez was up there like, hey, trying to demand the ball. Dak like, hey, I'm going to throw it to you if you're open. And that was rookie Dak, if I ain't mistaken.
Rookie Dak.
I believe that was rookie Dak. Hey, ain't many players going to stand up to Dez, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. Ain't many players finna stand up to Dez. And Dak said, hey, I'm going to throw it to you if you're open. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I see, this is the thing. Like, people be forgetting, like, Dak Prescott, even though he has an image to portray, like, Dak Prescott is not the same person that you see in these interviews and stuff. Like, he is a totally different person if you meet him in real life. Like, he just wants to portray an image of being a company man. He gives the same stuff, like, so on and so forth. But like, the real person that Dak Prescott is, right? Like, you might have seen some of it during this doing that Hard Knocks. He out there, he cussed out Cooper Rush for trying to take reps from him.
Hold on. Noel B said Lloyd Branson put Dak sixth best quarterback. Man, I ain't got time for no foolishness like that.
Nobody is asking Lloyd
I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for that. No. That won't even be discussed. No.
We're not going to talk. Listen, I'm the numbers guy. So when people bring up Dak Prescott slander, ask them how Dak Prescott. Listen, I want y'all to use this. Ask them how Dak Prescott is not a top 10 current quarterback when he's top 10 all time in completion percentage, passer rating, and TD to interception ratio. So he's top 10.
Then he just dropped 40 on your team.
Yeah. So listen, a team that has only beat Dak Prescott once in the last 5 years cannot talk to you about Dak Prescott.
They need to shut up and know when the respect is due.
They have not beaten Dak Prescott since 2019. And the last two times that Dak Prescott has played them, he scored 40 points against them. No, the last 3 times that Dak Prescott has played the Philadelphia Eagles, he has scored 40 points or more against them.
This what I don't understand, bro. This what frustrates me about some of them Eagles, bro. Listen to this. That's the equivalent of us talking about San Francisco like they just sorry. We don't sit up here and say no foolishness like that after that team and beat us back to back. We over here like, man, we got to figure out how to beat San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? That's respect right there. That's respect.
Yeah.
They should have the same amount when they not beating us. See what I'm saying? They don't that's only logical. That's delusion. That's what that is. That's delusion. When you sit up here running to a brick wall and you keep doing it and think that you're going to get over it the next time. That's goofiness. That's foolishness.
Their argument.
I ain't play with them, man.
Their argument is, well, they ain't made it farther than the. Well, listen. If you actually beat Dak Prescott sometimes, you might have won a Super Bowl by now. But because you can't beat his ass consistently, you're not winning the division consistently. So your ass is always in the damn wild card, and you always going home early. Or when you do actually go to the damn playoffs, you ain't got to play us.
Anybody in this chat box can't tell me, ain't nobody in here finna say San Francisco sorry. They done whooped us. That's what happens when you beat a team. You get their respect. That's how it's supposed to go if you a logical, rational thinking person. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no way you gonna sit up here and say, oh, this team is sorry. So how they beat you? What does that make you? If we sorry and we keep beating you, what does that make you? That's crazy talk.
Cowboys look in DJ Sharp. I would love to bring in DJ Sharp. Is there a report that they're looking at him? I would love for him to come in here. You know, I've been campaigning for the boy. You know, like...
Look, we don't even like 49ers, but we got to respect them, don't it?
Hell yeah.
We got to respect them. Like, they beat us. Like, hey, we got to figure this out.
Like, listen, they beat us twice. Like, they're the reason right now that we have not advanced in the playoffs in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is.
What we look like up here saying that they trash and they quarterback's trash? What we look like? Fools. You know what I'm saying?
Look goofy as hell, man.
But that's how they behave. That's how they behave.
They do behave just like that, man. It's dumb. Because if you can't beat a team, like that's very important. Especially it's a rivalry. Like, listen, it's crazy. The Philadelphia Eagles act like because they won a Super Bowl in 2017, that erased the rivalry. But when we had 5 rings and they had 0, it was still considered a rivalry, right?
Facts.
The Browns versus the damn Steelers is a rivalry, right? And they have 0 and they have 6. So, like, the actual teams, you know, having rings and shit like that, you know, that's not actually what makes a rivalry. Like, divisional rivals are divisional rivals regardless of the history behind it. And if you look at head-to-head, we've been whooping their ass. If you look at titles, we have more than them. So, like, it's really, and honestly, like, we give them too much credit. They're not rivals. They just some raggedy motherfuckers that play in our division.
Say he put Geno Smith in front of Dak. Man, I ain't finna. Y'all set up there and watch that? Y'all is crazy. Y'all way better than me. I tell you that. I can't watch no foolishness like that, man. That's like mainstream media right there. I'm allergic to that foolishness. I'm sorry.
Listen, he just needed clicks. Listen, y'all going over there watching anything with Lord Brunson is giving him what he wants. He wants the clicks. He wants the views. Right.
And he want to piss you off.
And he wants to pitch you off all at the same time.
Hey, he did a good job. I salute him because he got you. Sound like it. You know what I'm saying? He got you.
Hook, line, and sinker.
You know what I'm saying?
The way
he ain't getting me. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gonna get me over there mad and hollering at you. No.
The way that you stick it to Eagle content creators is that you block them and that you never watch their content. Because if you never watch their content, you will never get upset about the bullshit they say. And listen, because they are YouTubers, they get paid when you watch them. So you're
LB said it'll be a good debate between who? I'm gonna tell you what I say about my line of my disclaimer. You want to debate landlord, you better be right. That's all I'm gonna say. You better be correct. So that's the only way you're gonna win. And I'm gonna still put up a good fight then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better be correct coming up against me. No,
real talk.
You don't want no smoke with me, bro.
No, they don't want no smoke. Cause listen, like what the hell they gonna do? Like, there's nothing that they can say about our team. Because when we actually had our starting quarterback, they lost. They ain't beat Dak Prescott in 4 years. Last time it's 4 years. I only had one grandchild the last time that the damn Eagles beat the Cowboys. Like, I wasn't even living. Listen, I wasn't even at the same job I'm at right now. I wasn't a homeowner. Like life done changed in the last 4 years. Like, we done went through a pandemic. COVID came and went since the last time y'all beat Dak Prescott.
All right. you got a whole nother set of views on life by now.
Well, life has changed altogether since the last time. Like, the world itself has changed since the last time y'all beat Dak Prescott, man. So come on,
y'all sit up there and let them win arguments talking about how long it's been since we won. Like, it didn't take them like 60, 70 years to win one. Y'all sit up here and debate them with that. Oh, y'all ain't won in so long. Ha, ha, ha. Y'all just won, and it took y'all 60 years to get one.
Exactly. By the time you win another championship, we'll all be dead. We ain't gonna have to
You know
worry
what I'm
about it.
saying?
We ain't gonna have to worry about it.
Y'all just fumbled y'all bad. Y'all want us to respect y'all because y'all got there. No, sir, because we beat y'all. So we don't care about that.
Hey, listen,
Now, if they would have beat us, I'm going to be real because this is how I operate. This is the way I am. If you beat my team, I'm going to be like, hey, y'all got us. Y'all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm real talk.
I didn't even read this one. They said grade the release of Ezekiel Elliott. So, you know, we were talking about grading the offseason. Grade the release of Ezekiel Elliott.
I ain't going to lie.
Let's take our feelings out of it because the guy I am as a fan that love Ezekiel Elliott, the fan in me would have gave it an F. But the content creator and the guy that's now removed from it, I would.
Swang wild, bro, for that comment. Nah.
What do you say?
God damn, Swang.
What could I say?
I ain't gonna talk about that man like that because I ain't even never met this man. But damn, that shit funny. I'm sorry.
It says C-.
No. Look at the LB comment. I ain't gonna say it on live, bro. That's funny though, Swang. You wild, bro. You wild, bro.
I'll take a look. But yeah, I'll give it a C. I'll give the Ezekiel Elliott release a C. I'll meet it in the middle.
I guess we could say
because we still need some of the things.
It's probably a solid C. Cause look, I'm gonna be real. Okay, if we kept Zeke, do you think he stop us from getting better?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so because he wasn't, being used the same way he was used in years prior, right? Because Tony Pollard was still your leading back. He still led your team in rushing yards. He led your team in explosive runs. He was third in your team in receiving. So, I don't think it would have hurt keep.
I'm talking about like on some progress stopping, cause like we can get a back that can get those opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Who progress is he stopping? Because the back you're talking about is not on the team yet.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Listen, if he was on our team, that back wouldn't be here either. He would never be here. He would still be Ezekiel Elliott. See what I'm saying? His absence gives us at least an opportunity to get better. And it's still an opportunity to get worse too, though. So I'm not saying, I'm not saying it for sure. Yeah, I'm not saying for sure. But at least we do have an opportunity to get somebody who's better.
But this is the thing. This is the same thing that I be talking about. We are going off of potential and projection over production. And
True.
While Ezekiel Elliott was not the same guy that he used to be, right? He is still the only running back on your team that is a true third down running back because Tony Pollard, if they ask him to catch the ball on third down, he definitely can do that. He ain't blocking nobody. And you have the 22nd ranked pass blocking line in the National Football League.
I do gotta back up a little bit though, because it was under Kellen Moore, man. Kellen Moore messed everything up. It's hard. That's the reason I wasn't really pushing to release Zeke. I was really just saying that he can't make that money that he was making here. That's all I was saying. Like, if you gonna keep him, just pay him way less. That's all I was saying. But like,
opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I can't really say how much of that was Kellen because Kellen screwed up a lot of stuff. So maybe I might need to revisit that. Kellen messed up a lot of stuff. He did.
Isaac C, I see you, brother. I appreciate you for tapping in with me. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. You don't know what's Kellen Moore. You don't know Ezekiel Elliott.
I don't know how to distribute the blame. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't in the building. But I know Kellen messed up. He messed up the pass, so he probably messed up the run as well. You know what I'm saying?
I know for a fact he messed up. But it is what it is because he's gone now. I wish him all the best. I still think that he had a very prominent role he could have played on this team with the amount we want to run the ball, and with Tony Pollard coming off of an injury, even though it's not an ACL. I do think that it's a lot to ask Tony Pollard to come right back from an injury and be that guy, and then he already playing on a 1-year deal where he probably is going to have to go out there and try to prove to get paid. So I don't want him rushing back from injury. Like, it's a bunch of shit that we put on people's plate right now.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a C. Like, I do understand why people think that Tony Pollard, is like trending toward being being like the better running back. He had more yards on less carries. They were tied for total touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott had 12 rushing touchdowns. Tony Pollard had 9 rushing touchdowns and 3 receiving. So they both ended up with 12. We know that
Bandit in the building. What's happening, sir?
Man, hey, this fire ass name. What's up with you, man?
That's so nefarious to me. That's a trap worthy name right there.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain names we need in the trap. You know what I'm saying? That's one.
Swain said Kellen Moore had like 7 run plays. You're right.
3. I say a solid 3. Run to the right, run to the left, run to the middle.
And then, hey, I'm gonna say like 5 because it's you had to add in the reverse.
You got to double reverse, then double reverse.
So you had at least 5.
You got to put that reverse and double reverse in there.
Well, he loved killing the drive with a double reverse.
That boy, you can leave it up to him. You know what I'm saying?
He said Freight Train said Zeke should have been Pollard's insurance policy. At least he should have. Yeah, because listen, when we did our GM show, we did not cut Zeke, but we restructured his ass and we saved like $7 million.
Then the O-line could have been better. That's the reason why it kind of cut still. Like, I ain't too mad at cutting Zeke, but at the same time, I did want to allow him the opportunity to run behind a better scheme and potentially a better offensive line.
Listen, your offensive line is better right now just by Conor McGovern not being there. Because listen, right now, your projected starting line is the same projected starting line you had in 2021, but never got to see. I mean,
that's what I was telling you, Hen. Look, we didn't even go in. We went into the year with that starting lineup. So people want to hate on Tyron Smith. That's the line that we wanted. We wanted Tyron Smith at left tackle, Tyler Smith at left guard. That's the line that we wanted. We was thinking that was finna go crazy.
I knew it in my heart and soul they were finna go crazy.
But then people say,
that's sort of why I got pissed at Tyron, because
he got hurt.
He killed my dreams, and that's really effed up because the man can't help. He didn't want to get hurt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So when you think about it, like, okay, we knew that this offensive line would have been way better with Tyron. So
hey, shout out West Coast Cowboy in the chat box with us, man. What's up with you, brother?
In the building, what's happening, sir? But look,
you want me to send you a link, man? Because like, I'll just tap you in, man. Like, we still been rocking. I still got a lot to talk about.
You know how we got going on. But look, when you think about it, Conor McGovern wasn't even a real part of this team. He wasn't even who we wanted. You know what I'm saying? He was the second option. See what I'm saying? So this team would have been way better.
Well, he was like the third option. Wasn't like Forniak in there or something?
So that's why I was so beating on the table for, giving him an opportunity to be left tackle again. Because that's what we wanted last year. See what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, I just sent you the link you want to tap in with us, Wes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you with that, man, because I think I was a little hard on Tyron.
Players mess up too, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta hear it from different perspectives, and because I rethink stuff all the time. Y'all just made me rethink something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm logical enough to know if I'm right or wrong, or maybe I'm leaning too much this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? I reconsider stuff. I'm never gonna sit up here and just act like I know everything. Like I'm just right all the time. Like, nah, that's not me. I'm not that YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I like to go about it too, man. Because there's two sides to every story. You should be open-minded to at least hear in detail what the other side is before you.
Then, as more information come along, your mind should be able to change as well. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? We got more information. Like, I don't think they should hold us to that. Like, you said this and that's it. Like, nah, it's more information out. Now my opinion changed on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because like this, I said they should cut Jordan Lewis. If Jordan Lewis, gets a chance to play next year and he produces, then, like I will come back and say I was wrong about it. Right.
Yeah.
But I still think right now, as of today, which is what the hell is today? March 18, 2023. Cut that nigga. But
Mars what?
March 18, 2023.
Only for 10 more minutes, so it don't even matter.
Yeah. So as of this date, cut that man, say that $5 million, because I don't see how he gets over the field over the other guys.
True.
So,
look, I thought about this earlier.
Hey,
you want to know something?
He said Kareem called him a progress stopper. He might be.
Who? Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis.
Yeah. Look, this gonna piss y'all off. I wish I had the emoji with the knives and the guns in front of me. Check this out. We cut Jordan Lewis, right? What about keeping Anthony Brown as the backup slot?
Ooh, hold on. West Coast tapping in. What's up with you, West?
Mr. Run the damn ball in here.
What's up, West? Can you hear me?
He said he pump faked us. He ain't pump fakers, did it?
I'm trying to bring him in here. He might be on his. Is he on his phone or something? It might be because he's on his phone. Let's see if we can hear him. I'm doing that.
AB not playing next year. Oh, he gonna be hurt still.
Probably.
Now, if he hurt still, that's different.
Hey, Wes, can you hear us? Yo, can you hear us, Wes?
He said, I'd rather have J. Lou than AB.
Oh, well, listen, Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown was on the field, though.
Yeah, this is
Jordan Lewis was on the field, too, before he got hurt, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, he was losing snaps, though. Like, even AB struggling, he wasn't losing snaps to nobody.
That's what I'm saying. I think y'all, like, we don't like AB either, but I'm telling you straight up, AB held off a lot of people. I know y'all don't think much of Kevin Joseph, but he couldn't get on the field. I don't know how y'all feel about Nashawn Wright.
I mean, why y'all
AB?
Why y'all think Cheetah Bay Woodsy ain't here still?
Couldn't start over AB. AB been holding that spot down for years. So, even if we're not that high on him, something that's way more important, guess what? The coaching staff is. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Noel B said he caught a pick and got hurt. He did. But listen, like, DeRon Bland has played entirely too well for you to send him back to the bench. Like, he needs to play. Like, you get 5 interceptions as a rookie, you play.
Oh, he got that spot.
Yeah, and listen, Dan Quinn don't play that. Like, he don't care who paid. If you play better than the guy that's in front of you, you will have his job. So
Well, I said he's acting like landlord earlier. Who acting like me? Hullum said AB was getting torched at one point in time. J. Lou was only person getting picks on our team at one point in time. When was this? J. Lou ain't really got many picks in his career, I don't think. Not in one season.
Nah. And this is the thing.
When was that?
And this is the thing.
AB always got torched, though. He did, but he was more consistent, though. He was more consistent.
And listen, that's neither here nor there, because they even though they're both corners, they play different cornerback positions. Jordan Lewis is too light to play on the outside. He really is.
Said his rookie year. I was so high on J. Lou his rookie year. We was begging to free Jordan Lewis. I remember that. Y'all remember them shows? I think that was his name, Tom Downer. We was saying, hey, free Jordan Lewis. Free Jordan Lewis. You remember we was like, free J. Lou. And then when he got free, he never became the player we thought he was going to be. Bars. You know what I'm saying? He never became that player.
So Pete this.
He had that one shining moment against the Saints. Well, J. Lewis ain't really did much, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting. I don't know.
So these are his career numbers: 263 tackles, 8.5 sacks, which is real good for a damn.
That's a lot of sacks, though,
for a corner. He has a forced fumble. He has 6 fumble recoveries, 8 career interceptions, and a defensive touchdown.
8 career interceptions. Well, them must have been like 2.
Something like that. Let me take a look. See,
because I don't remember this man getting no 8 interceptions. I know he might have got one last year, right?
Before he got hurt, I think so. Let me look at Jordan Lewis career breakdown. Pro Football Reference. So let's take a look. Interceptions. There they go. Yeah, so it went 1-1-2-0-3-1.
Man, I'm telling you, like, look, now ain't that easy to forget. Cause he had 3 1 year, then like 2-2-1-1-1. Like that's real spread it out. So yeah.
And
that ain't on me.
Listen, DeRon Bland has almost as many career interceptions as Jordan Lewis, and he only played 1 year. DeRon Bland has 5 to this man's 8 in his entire career. So this why he got to play. Like it's like turnovers, or really they're more important than anything when you're a cornerback. It shouldn't be, but it makes up for a lot. You can get beat for big plays, but you get turnovers, not allowing that many touchdowns. Like you can live with that. So yeah, like give me the guy that turns the ball over and gives my offense more possessions.
I think Chavez got a good assessment. He says Jordan Lewis is a good slot corner. Bland is better. Yeah, I think so.
Exactly. I think so too. And that's why you can get somebody that's younger and better.
You ain't lying to King Turner. I'm sorry. You right. See, that's why I don't come up here beating my chest like I know everything. He says, yeah, landlord, but the defense as a whole was only getting like 8 picks before DQ. That's a great point. Because we never used to get turnovers. So hey, I'm sorry, J. Lou. You right. We was never getting turnovers. Like we was actually like one of the bottom 5 teams against turnovers. So that's a great point, sir. Touche, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wes, can you hear me? Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with that.
Hey, Wes, what's up, man? Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with that.
It keep jumping out.
I don't know why the hell they keep doing that.
King's talking about some Al Kareem talking about some J. Lou stink though. Hey, chill out, man. But that gave me a better assessment though. Real talk. Cause this team, I used to complain and whine about that all the time. Dak never got short fields because this team never got turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that for years. It was like that for years.
What the hell?
I don't know what West Coast got going on. He trying to slide through the back door, man.
What's up, Wes? Can you hear me?
It keep jumping right out, look like.
I don't know. Might be a connection issue. Can you hear me?
Every time you say that, he ain't go.
Cuckoo!
He like, I'm out of here, buddy. J. Lou don't suck. He's solid. Yeah, he's solid.
Hold on, Wes, can you hear me? It looks like he holding tight right now. He ain't disappeared. Hello,
this
can you
the
hear
first
me?
time it ever stayed, though.
Ain't it? Yo, Wes, can you hear me?
Wes trolling us.
He said Wes trolling us. Let me turn it down. Make sure he ain't whispering or something. Hello.
What we do about tight end?
Listen,
Rock with Ferg.
Man, listen. If the price is right, Dalton Schultz in my life.
I don't know, man. Look, you gonna pay what? What you gonna pay for him?
I mean, what I ain't gotta pay too much apparently.
You gotta pay.
All right, so.
And that's already bad in my opinion. Because I can put that money somewhere else. I can, but I don't know about the Joneses though.
Do you think Kincaid will fall to the second?
He ain't coming in the second.
I don't even want Kincaid though.
Well, he might be in the second. Honestly. Real talk. If we don't draft him, he might go to the second.
Kareem said he a progress stopper too.
Shows.
I'm high. Listen, I'm higher on Schultz than a lot of people are though.
I think he can play, but I don't know. I want a dominant tight end so bad.
I mean, it's not gonna be that easy to find a dominant tight end. So this is like this. It really, listen. If you change the position, it's like the argument that people have with Dak Prescott. Like he is like a top 10, like probably like a 6. He's in the 6 to 10 range as a quarterback. But a lot of people are mad at Dak Prescott because he's not Patrick Mahomes. Well, the issue is, the issue is Patrick Mahomes only comes around like once in a generation. So like actually finding another Patrick Mahomes is going to be next to impossible.
Same kind of fight Romo had. They was trying to compare Romo's success to what Brady was doing. Like
Brady
you can't
and Aaron
do that.
Rodgers. Like,
that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Brady, that success will never come around again.
Exactly. Yo, Wes, can you hear me? I don't know what's wrong. Can you hear me, brother?
Say he low. I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear anything from him. I watch a lot of college football. Cade will be a dog wherever he goes. Kid just knows how to make plays. I feel like the way this offense is looking with not getting weapons yet, we need to bolster this defense. Hoodlum said West Coast got the Wi-Fi monster over there. Why he getting more snaps than Ferg? What does he do better? Who talking? Dalton Schultz?
I don't know, Chavez. Like I don't watch a whole lot of them. The tape I watch, man. I gotta be real. I don't know why. I don't know. I usually have a nice eye, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I trust my eye over everything, over a lot of stuff. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know why he don't pop and don't do it for me. I don't know.
I don't listen.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. You know what I'm saying? But he just don't do it for me.
I think he's average.
I don't know. He just don't do it for me.
Am I wrong for saying that? I think that Kincaid is average. I don't.
Maybe semi because they talking like he like that. So to some people you might be, but I
don't think he'll be no better. I don't think he'll be no better than Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, everybody gonna be who they like. So I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain. It's like I just trust myself. Like when I watch your tape, it gotta be something that like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's just something that get me every time, like no matter what position, it be something that get me every time that make me be like, okay, I like this guy.
Appreciate you, boy. You too.
Oh my God. Hell yes.
There you go.
There he go. What's up with you, Wes?
What's up with you, man? It's your boy West Coast, man. How's everybody doing?
What's happening?
Living good, man. Chilling.
Nothing. Hey, man. I'm in Vegas for this 7-on-7 tournament for my nephew, and I'm standing at the reception, and there's this dude. He's like 6'5", at least 290. Second floor. I'm like, bro, you used to play guard? He's like, yeah, man, I used to play guard. I was like, dang, bro, the Dallas Cowboys are having tryouts next about 5 months. I'm gonna see if I was like, I'm gonna put a good word in for you, man. I was like, I'm gonna put a word in for you.
Look, don't piss that guy off. That dude huge.
Yeah, no, I said, check now. I told him I was gonna put a good word in for him, bro. Cowboys need a guard, bro.
Yeah, they need a guard. We were just sitting here talking. But this is the thing, though, Wes. Like they might not need a guard if they do the common sense thing. Like you said, like they drafted Tyler Smith to be a left guard. That's what they said they saw him as. So like, hey, if you keeping Tyler Smith, you keeping Tyler Smith. They both need to play.
Yeah, but the Cowboys are weird, bro.
They are weird. You ain't lying.
They're weird, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like for them to even say it out their mouths or thinking in their head that Tyler Smith is a better left tackle than Tyron Smith, like that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
They said that.
Well, they didn't have to say that. They did it with their actions, bro, by not putting him back at his position.
I told you, I think they didn't want to mess up the chemistry.
But see, this is the thing. There is no chemistry when your offensive line switches every week. Like let's think about this. Yeah. Your right tackle switched twice because Tyron Steele went out and then Tyron Smith came. Even Jason Peters played. Like, man, there was no chemistry. The chemistry is the last thing the offensive line has. You know what I'm saying?
Offensive line last year, yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So like now, I will tell you this: that is something that the Cowboys definitely need to get together because I have never like the Cowboys be trying to do stuff that you ain't never heard of been done in football history and world of the football, just never, bro. Like they
They
be
want to
trying
be
to
the smartest dudes in the room. Yeah.
they think they the Albert Einstein of football. Like they out here about to invent some stuff, bro. Like you are not reinventing football. Like that's not how it works, bro. Just do what everybody else does. Like the goddamn Chiefs, they lost their tackle in 15 minutes. They had another tackle in the building. That's common sense, bro. The Cowboys, they gonna try to say, oh no, we draft so. And then I'm gonna tell you this: all that we draft so well, it don't really prove true. Because guess what? All them dudes that we drafted that ain't started. They try to come in and back up, and guess what? We don't like none of these dudes. So it's like, do we really draft good? We draft first round picks goods like everybody else, and then guess what? We get a hit on one or two guys like everybody else.
I
But
think the problem be we try to replace with these young guys though.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
but
need to replace. We supposed to build to this roster. You know
but
what
see
I'm
this
saying?
the thing. But this the thing though. You cannot build a playoff team through the draft. It is impossible.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's what I'm
hey.
saying. That's a bad experiment. You're right. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't be trying to replace like normal starters on your team with rookies. Like, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
even not listen to me, not even rookies, man, because it ain't even got to be rookies. It has to be proven talent. Like this the thing. I can only replace proven talent with proven talent. The Dallas Cowboys, and this the thing, with the salary cap, you're gonna have to replace some proven talent with unproven talent. But we should not be trying to use that as our business model. That's a horrible business model. Like the business model for everybody else is we lost proven talent. Let's go get as close to proven talent as we can find. The
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Cowboys, they're like, oh no, we're optimistic about the guys that we drafted. Why? Because we feel we drafted good.
Hey, Noel B said we draft well because them players go on and have a good career elsewhere.
Like Cheeto and
He
I
the
guess
fool for
you could
that.
say Connor Williams, huh?
Connor Williams is having the time of his life in Miami. He get
And
the
you know
he
what's
get
crazy? And you know what's crazy? Connor Williams ain't even playing the position that we drafted him for, bro.
playing
So
center.
he's playing center. And
What's
guess
so
what?
crazy? Look, that's an indictment on our old line coach. This finna be quick. You remember they tried him at center, like right the year before he left. They tried him at center and he was terrible. So that must be an
I'm
indictment
a,
on the
I
old
mean,
line coach then.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna have to go see some game film with Connor Williams because I don't remember him ever playing. And maybe he played it when Tyler Byers went out,
No,
but I don't remember.
it was like in training camp and stuff. It was like before
Okay,
we
well,
yeah, it was early. It was
okay,
early.
cause yeah, well, well, this is the thing. If you ain't got no, Tyler Byers got his job by default because he was from Wisconsin, and our last center went from Wisconsin. They had the same beard. That's how he got the job. Like
Hey,
let's just be like he was we do that stuff. We do that type of stuff. So guess what?
they owe the Wisconsin coach one. Like that,
Yeah,
I owe you one. I got you.
yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
so
saying?
guess what? So the Cowboys, this is my thing. Since you just switched him out without even really having him proven talent, you should have been okay with putting Connor Williams. Like it's amazing when the Cowboys want to be versatile and when they don't want to be versatile. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they be like, he got so much versatility. Okay, then why didn't Dez Bryant play on the inside? Why did Dez only play on the outside? Like when I was a young man, and I don't know where that came from, but when I was a young man, I never understood what Dez used to mean by him. He used to say stuff like that. But now I'd be thinking like, damn, like they've been controlling the narrative on players and what happens with players and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, man, Cowboys, I know the Cowboys want to win, but they got a business model that's winning for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes before everything. So I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. We got to start shifting gears, fellas, because we need to start thinking like the Cowboys are not gonna go get no free agent guard. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I feel like our starting running backs are going to be Tony Pollard, Malik Davis, and
And a
some
rookie.
fifth round and some
And a
fifth
rookie.
round guy and a rookie. And that's what I'm expecting right now. And then I'm also expecting the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't see how they don't move Tyler Smith back to guard. I just don't see. I just don't see how they don't do that. Like it's so obvious, it's ridiculous. But
Then he'll be a
I would like
gangster
to because you
guard.
don't have you're literally creating a hole. You could literally improve your offensive line by switching it the way we agreed on that switch and putting Tyron Smith back at left. And guess what? He might get hurt, but this is what we're gonna do until he get hurt. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't want to hear no, oh yeah, he's going to be hurt in training camp. Well, if he make it through training camp, this is going to be the starting offensive line.
Right.
Yeah.
And
If he
listen,
make it, and guess what? If we got to take it, you know what I'm saying? If you got to take it day by day, then that's what we got to take it day by day.
and listen, you know he has an injury history, but if you want him, just prepare for it. You just get a good enough swing tackle. That way, if he goes down, there's only one position that you're changing out. Because what they like to do is they like to kick the damn Tyler Smith back to left tackle and then bring up another damn guard. And that's two people playing in a different position.
Two different positions.
Right. So
and they're both on the same side. And they're both on the same side.
On the same side. So what you should do, get you a good swing tackle. You know that Tyron Smith, you already incentivized him playing games. So you know when money involved, I think that he'll find something deep down in him to play. I don't know why, but I think that Tyron Smith is going to play like 15 games for some reason. I don't know, but like I would like shoot on the foot. I play about 14 games, know that my money on the line, but shit. But no, but for real though, like that's a smart thing to do. Like there's nothing wrong with bringing in players with injury history because you got a good medical staff. That's one of your strong points. But if anything happens, you should have a break glass case of mercy guy. So like, yeah, I completely agree with that. Like he would keep it simple. That's what a smart team would do instead of trying to flip the whole damn offensive line around.
Yeah, that'll be foolish if you
think about this, right?
That kind of foolishness, man.
And think about this, right? Jerry. So we all know Jerry's a swindler, right? He like to rip folks off, right? That's just what he do, right? And it ain't even rip. Listen to me, and it ain't even it's business, but sometimes he do be ripping folks off. But listen to me, we all know if you sign the contract, you agree to get bent over. So I can't get mad at grown men who are agreeing to do this, right? But I will say this, Jerry Jones, if you really want to rip somebody off, you know how you rip somebody off? You get Tyron Smith to play like a Hall of Fame left tackle while paying him only peons. Why? Because he already restructured. Like, think about this. You've been playing Tyron Smith for top money for the last 3 years, and he hasn't even been at games. Now you get the opportunity to rip his ass off. Because guess what? If he plays 17 games, 10 games, he's going to play it at the cheapest he's ever played in his life.
See, that's the only thing I dislike about the way we do things, man. Like, it's a
I know. No kids in the room, though.
Look, it's a clear cut, like, what you call it, blueprint of how we can win. But the Joneses, it's clear they want to do this their way. They want to win, but they want to win their way. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like, you want to make money, but you don't want to sweep the floor. You don't want to cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? You want to check the mail to get the money. You got your own way how you want to do things. That's what I feel like that's holding us back, and that's some of that ego right there. Like they only have a way that they want to do things. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to adopt nobody else's mindset. It's like our way or the highway.
Yeah, and I say it like this too. You know, one of the things. And shout out to the folks that's on West Coast Cowboy that just came on here. Hey. Man, I'm figuring some stuff out. We about to tear this. This about to be lit. Hey, did we tell y'all we going to the draft? This about to be crazy, right? Listen to me. I ain't trying to start no drama, but I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. It's gonna be a whole lot of folks talking draft content. They're gonna have graphics. They're gonna have pictures. They're gonna have all this stuff, and they're gonna be doing it from their garage or their couch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. West Coast Cowboy, HTM, landlord, we gonna be in the building. Hashtag Cowboy Outsiders. Listen to me. I want to be clear because I know we got a couple of Tekashi 6ix9ines and they're going to go in there and start tagging folks. Listen, what's going to say? Let me be direct. I'm telling you this right now. There are people who are going to be covering the draft from their house. And then there's us that's going to be covering the draft from the draft. You feel me? No. Well, I'm just saying, you feel me? That's a fact. You feel me? That's a fact. So make sure y'all support. Make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, also, I thought about something. When you said rip somebody off, like it brought me back to the idea I had. We should pay Tony Pollard right now the going rate for a running back and then have his ass taking an exorbitant amount as slot receiver. We should have him taking an exorbitant amount of snaps as slot receiver after he signed this deal because that man... Hey, for real, like we talk about finessing, that's the biggest finesse of all. Because Tony Pollard could damn near have like 600-700 yard receiving for us. No,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm hoping Mike rekindle that. I'm hoping Mike, like, I'm hoping he
Hey,
got
have you
he's
seen this?
smart
Have you
enough.
seen this man? Have you seen this man college tape?
Man, he nice with it, bro. He
Listen
could
to me.
literally
Listen to me.
be a
Listen.
Debo Samuel type production. Like,
But
not the
this is
player, not the skill set, but I'm talking about when you look at the stat sheet, he can have similar numbers. You know what I'm
Right.
yeah.
saying?
But listen. But this is what we also need to understand too. And this is what I'm preparing. I'm preparing Tony Pollard to only play 14 games. You left your keys down. I know. I left my keys. I'm only preparing for him to play about 14 games this year. Now, people gonna say. Now, the cool thing about it is, people gonna say, "Did I leave my keys?" Okay, I go get 'em. People gonna say, "Oh, Tony Pollard, he gonna be ready for Week 17." Oh yeah, that might be the case. That might be the case. He might be ready to actually walk around and run and put a helmet on a shoulder pads. But when are you gonna get Tony Pollard back? So my expectation is I'll keep it real. Dak and this offense gonna have to carry us for at least a month, bro. Like he gonna have to carry us for that first month. So to be honest with you, like as far as weapon, like we definitely need to shore up that offensive line because we have to whatever portion of a run game that we can scrape, we need to be able to scrape it up. Why? Because we got to be able to get the play action cracking. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the play action back cracking. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to have some type of run game. But for the most part, man, for the first month, Dak gonna have to carry us, bruh. Dak, CD Lamb, like. F it, bro. Let's weapon this motherfucker up. Let's
It's gonna
weapon it up. What?
it's definitely gonna have to be more than Dak and CD Lamb, right? Because like hell, like if that's the only option you have, we're not gonna win too many games. Like
And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If you end up paying Schultz, I'm curious to know what that Waller looked like because if you was gonna pay somebody, why not trade for him then?
Yeah, now that moves are made, and hey, look, landlord, we were talking about like hindsight is 2020, but when it happens, like you definitely can analyze that shit. So like,
Facts.
and we were talking. I said that we were talking about Tony Pollard deal earlier, like because initially we were like, he was like, well, they didn't know at the time how the running back market would be, but I was like, man, hell, like
Slap yourself.
this man got a broke leg. Like I said, what I say? I said the John Towers running back, he can't even walk.
yeah, that's too much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you supposed to been able to finesse him.
My thing is this too. My thing is this. Like, where was the and the deal is done. It is what it is. But my question is this: where was the deal? I want to know what was the deal that they offered him that he turned down that made them put on the franchise because that's typically the reason why you give a franchise tag. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I bet you if you get, I know that's how I was just gonna say it. If you get Tony, which this is the cool thing about the game is that's why I say when the Cowboys talk about saving money and all this other stuff, if you're in the mode of saving money, you don't freaking sell your car so that you can freaking get on the bus. Yeah, you're gonna sell your car and you're gonna save money on your car, no, but now your ass is on the bus every week. You feel me? But then you gonna go splurge and buy a helicopter. You know what I'm saying? Like some weird stuff. Like how are you trying to penny pinch everything, but then you gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make no sense. A franchise tag in the mode that we're in right now makes absolutely no sense because it guarantees that you don't have $10 million. Like think about this right now. We theoretically could have DeAndre Hopkins right now, but guess who's stopping you now? Tony Pollard. They're not gonna spend it like that though. I bet you they won't spend it like that. DeAndre Hopkins is really being held up by Tony Pollard because he's the only one that's holding up $10 million. Everybody that's been restructured has been restructured. Like, listen to me. You're going to literally cut a grown man. Like, that doesn't make, you're going to cut Jordan Lewis. You'll save $4.7 million. Yeah, you will. But at the same time, that doesn't make sense. That's why listen to me, it is what it is. But when I spoke to Zeke and his parents, man, I told them straight up, man, on everything. And man, forget them dudes and keep your money. And guess what? That's exactly what Emmitt Smith said. If you go look at what Emmitt Smith posts, Emmitt Smith said the same thing, man. Like, now I know it went over a bunch of people's head because, Zeke is a millionaire. But what Emmitt Smith was saying, man, same thing Wes supposed to be saying, man, forget this crap. Get your money. Get your money because at the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do, especially this organization. And guess what?
I went never mad at Zeke, though. I went mad at Zeke when he held out. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if he wouldn't have held out, he wouldn't be on this team right now.
He wouldn't have been on this team 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, like, he wouldn't have made it this far. So
He
like I
wouldn't have been on this
said,
team 2 years ago.
that's just war right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that negotiation stuff it get ugly sometimes. And like that was a great move by Zeke and his team. Like look how the Cowboys behave, bro. They would have gave him 300 plus carries for like 3-4 years straight and kicked him to the curb.
Exactly.
That's what they would have did. And his
But
team
you know what
peeped
would have been funny though?
they
You know what would have been funny
peeped
though?
game. They peeped game early and was like, nah, you ain't finna get my boy like this. We finna
And you,
hold out. Yeah, that
and
was
you know
smart.
what? Yeah, and you know what would have been funny though, because Zeke and Dak both came in at the same time. So you couldn't have been thinking we gonna franchise. You know what I'm saying? What was
Yeah.
you going? You was gonna have to put yourself in a precarious situation anyway. But absolutely, like a lot of people didn't understand it. But I mean, and I'm gonna keep it real. The sad thing about Zeke is his reputation. Despite everything that Zeke went through, think about this. Zeke had some crazy stuff happen to him while he was a Cowboy. I'm not gonna mention it because I don't do that, right? But we all know the stuff that he was alleged of, right? Think about this. Fans forgave him for that. There are fans who never forgave him for holding out, bruh. Like that,
Yeah, I
and
see people talk about Cabo in my comment section.
bruh, listen to me. There are fans, listen to me. And I'm a crazy, the thing and I always compare it to this. It's almost like when you and your girl get into a fight and you go home and tell your parents, and then you and your parents be all mad, and you know what I'm saying? And then y'all make up and then you bring the girl over there and your parents still mad at her. You know what I'm saying?
And the side eyes. That's why you gotta
Exactly.
keep what's happening at home.
Exactly, bro. And it's like they made it. The Cowboys made like, man, my boys in it, and I hate it, bro, because the set. And I'm gonna tell you before I get up out of here, the setup is on Micah Parsons, and I need every Cowboy fan right now. If you a real Cowboy fan, I need you to go on your phone and I need you to record a 30-second video on how you feel about Micah Parsons right now. And this is how my video gonna sound. Hey, my name is West Coast Cowboy. Today is what's today? Today is April. What's it? March 19th.
March 19th.
March 18th, 2022. I absolutely love Micah Parsons. I think he's a great talent. I think the Cowboys should do everything they should in their power to get him signed. And then what we're gonna do is in 2 years, when the Dallas Cowboys put all this crap out, like they do to all their players, I want us to go back to them videos and remember how we felt about them this day. Because if you don't think Micah Parsons is gonna get that treatment. And I'm gonna tell you this one thing, one thing that the Cowboys didn't anticipate about Micah Parsons is not Dak, he's not Zeke, he's not none of them dudes, bruh. Like his personality is not that. And guess what? I know right now the Cowboys feel as far as social media wise, they have no control over him. You want to know why? Because Micah Parsons then said a whole bunch of stuff on the internet and he ain't took none of it back.
Yeah, I told y'all straight up. I told people
He ain't took none of it back, bruh.
Look, that the days of those quiet players, that's over with.
Are over with, bruh.
That's over
and
with.
I'm
These young
curious to
players
know.
are vocal and they fight for their independence like
And I'm gonna tell you,
the NBA,
and I'm gonna tell you, for our team, see, Kansas City, since they listen to their players, they don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Since in Cowboy country, this is exactly what we need. And I know in the back of Jerry's brain, he's thinking, I love Micah, but god damn it, I wish that son bitch get off the internet.
Yeah. They want you to shut up and dribble to a certain degree now. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing I love about Micah Parsons is we finally got a dude who got the talent to really just be on some because one thing I also like about Micah Parsons is he's not gonna allow the Dallas Cowboys, at least on defense, to put weak ass talent around him. Like he not with that. I'm not playing with no bums and just being like, okay, no. Mike is recruiting, he's on it. Now people be like, oh, he want him to be Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, he wanted to be Dallas Cowboys, but he also knows, a part of him already knows that if he's not vocal about getting players, the Cowboys ain't gonna do it.
Man, he
And
been
think about this. He only been here 2 years, bro. He only been here 2 years, and Micah already figured it out, bro.
And look, I said this too. I said, bro, if y'all think Micah just gonna keep being disappointed every time he asks for somebody and nothing happens, like this is a superstar, bro.
Fire point.
Micah gonna get out of here after a while. Like I'm
Fire
telling y'all
great
straight
point.
up, if he never gets what he wants, cause you seen when he asked Sauce, he said, "How y'all get what y'all want?" He asked that. He like, hey, Sauce Gardner, how y'all get what y'all want? And look, Micah sitting up here mad. You know what I'm saying? He like, Dallas ain't doing nothing I asked. Nothing.
And think about this. And I love it too because it's almost like, keep it real. He really speaking for the real. He's speaking for the real fans, bro.
Yeah.
And one thing, and this is the thing. Like I always use the Rams as an example. The Rams know that they have a generational talent, just like the 49ers know they have a generational talent in Bosa. Guess what they always do? They surround them with great players. Bro, you don't want Micah on a team full of dudes that's trying to make it in the NFL. Like, no, bro, surround him with premium players, dudes like him. And then think about this. The Cowboys are so weird, bro. They don't even realize that if you surround Micah with better players, he's probably going to play better.
Pause. Time out. Think about this. This finna piss you off even
like
more.
Weirdos, bro.
Look, wait. This finna piss you off even more. Listen, you got Micah Parsons, right? One of the top players in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
His players want to play with him, and they still won't bring him in. I guarantee you, it's plenty players that's like, "Hey, Michael, what's up?
I will play with you."
I guarantee you, it's players that Parsons like, "Hey, he know for a fact they'll sign with us." It's plenty players that want to play for this football team, and I guarantee you, Micah is getting frustrated. Like, look. This man been DMing me. He want to play for us. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it done. And the Cowboys like, look, the Cowboys like, hey, I can't do nothing. He too much. Every single time. Like, bro, that same old song get old after a while, bro. I guarantee you it's players that want to play with Micah, but the front office keep turning them down.
No. Are we ready to go?
Don't that piss you off? Now we looking at the people that he asking for. Just think about the people who would like to come play with Micah Parsons that won't get the time of day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this, fellas, before I get up out of here. One thing I'm gonna tell you this too. Micah Parsons is the type of guy that is very easily going to attract veterans because a veteran will look at Micah Parsons as a young pup that will prolong his career. A guy like Bobby Wagner's like, bro, if I can play with Micah Parsons, I'll probably play another 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like if a cornerback, Stephon Gilmore's like, bro, hell yeah, I go to Dallas and play behind Micah Parsons. Why? Because I'm not gonna really have to do much.
Not only that, it's like these guys really got a
4
shot.
minutes and we're out.
You see what I'm saying? They really got a shot too. That's what they looking at too.
They were already a top 10 defense without the player they were asking to add. Like you don't think a veteran player like Bobby Wagner looking at the talent we have, whether DeMarcus Lawrence or Micah Parsons or Trayvon Diggs, now Stephon Gilmore, you don't think they would want to come over here and play? Like,
it's plenty of old school veterans that's chasing the ring that would love to join this team.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And remember, we were a playoff team. We lost in the second round of the playoffs, so they know we were probably gonna go in the postseason. In their mind, they probably think, man, if I play, we would whoop their ass.
Yep, facts.
Gary, my mama just heard you cuss right now. You know that.
Wow!
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Hey, you tell her I'm so sorry.
I'm a man of God. I don't use that kind of language.
What is wrong with you, ACL?
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Landlord 6'9". It wasn't me.
Oh wow!
Landlord 6'9". You crazy?
Oh, what that boy Gunner said? Yes, ma'am.
Gunner said, Your Honor, I do not know that individual.
Gunner said, yes, ma'am. Hey, that yes, ma'am had me weak. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to depart from you good fellas.
Yeah, I'm out of here too, man. I gotta go feed this family.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I'm gonna rock for like another 15,
Hey, listen to me. Tomorrow I'm out here. We can do it as long as I got some time. Like we can do a show because I figured out how to way to connect my pages now. So I'm actually live on my page too. So we can do pages on the go. Hey, listen to me. I bought my airplane ticket to the draft. My guys done already got their days off. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Remember this, fellas. The draft is the biggest thing that's coming up right here. You're gonna have to make a choice between who you're gonna watch your content. You're gonna watch it all, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. Make sure you support those folks who are actually doing the stuff that's different. We're gonna be at the draft. Y'all gonna be able to come out, say what's up to us, listen to them. We're gonna be doing reaction videos, all types of stuff, because we want to meet y'all. So if you go into the draft, make sure you DM us so we can link up somewhere. You feel me? And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I don't drink, man. So listen, don't try to buy me no drink. Don't try to buy me no drink. But if you got a little something, I got you. You feel me? Because everybody try to buy West Coast a drink, and I be feeling so sad when I be like, man, I don't drink. But I think these fellas do.
Nah, I do not anymore.
I slip slightly.
Okay, so there we go. So any bar drink will be forwarded to the landlord's way. There we go, man. But hey, the draft is. Hey, listen, you want to see the draft, and you want to see it through our eyes, and we want y'all to be there. If you can't be there, make sure that we in there in the building, because you trust us with our content, and we're gonna get it, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on tonight, man.
Already.
I appreciate you, man.
Let's get it. Y'all know I go by Landlord from Alabama. You're a plug for everything about America's team. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. I'll be in the trap tomorrow morning, at 11. You know my time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through, pull up, and stop by and show some love, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks for having me at the liquor store. I had to give me a little sip. Now, you can't have a liquor store and you don't drink now. You're going to have to take you a shot when I come. Man. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, man, you can't get high on your own supply, man.
Already, man. But I appreciate you, though, man. I'm going to holler at you.
All right, it's a bet, kinfolk.
Already.
Hey, man, shout out to West Coast Cowboy, my boy Landlord from Alabama, for coming over and showing some love for us, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, so we are for get ready to wrap it up, though, man. So again, I appreciate y'all for taking time out y'all night. Come over here, chop it up with me. We've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes at this point. So anybody that ain't did so already, please go ahead, hit the like button, share button, subscribe. And again, we are going to the draft. So anything that you do send to the Cash App, it will be used for that purpose. So I appreciate y'all for everything. Y'all have a good night. God bless.